Well, hello, and I hope you enjoyed that little intro. This is Layout 123. As promised in my last video, we're going to be taking a look at the Heljan railbus. And what I love about this is the quality of the box. I mean, look at it. It looks like you're going to get some really important parcel when you look at this Heljan box. It's so thick and robust, and it's just amazing. It's a great collector's piece, the Heljan stuff. Anything from Heljan is just brilliant, in my opinion. And the only thing that is a bit annoying, it's quite hard to get the lid off. Struggling here. Try and do this in one take. There we go. And now that I've got the lid off, you can see that there's another piece of what, well, you could call plain old sort of polystyrene stuff. A bit like sort of kitchen rubber you use to sort of rub down your pots and pans. Right, and now we get to the main feature, and there it is, the Heljan railbus, locked away in ice for the time being. I think it's about time that we got it out of the box, and I showed you just how good this model is. And what I'm going to try and do is something a bit new. I'm going to try and actually get it out with one hand. Oh, this is failing a little bit. There we go. Right. Another day, another dollar, and another train. Right. So there it is, and that's what I like about Heljan stuff, is that the way it's wrapped up, if you were to drop this, there's going to be very little loco damage. And there were instructions with the box, but from memory I think I did lose them. Yep, just looking, yep, I've lost them because I'm me. But it slides out one end. This is all rather clumsy, but get used to it. That's how this channel's going to work out. Don't know what my subscribers must think of me. There we are, another bit of this plain old plastic. And now the actual loco, which is an absolute stunner. And before I show you this loco, I think I should probably tidy up the mess that I've already made everywhere in this room. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'll put it on the layout and show you just how good this is. And as if by magic, we're back with everything in the right place and everything totally how it should be. Now, let's just have a look at some of the great features that this model has. I mean, if we start off with the front, we've got the two lights. The middle one should be red, but it doesn't do anything. Heljan, bit of a disappointment that, but never going to be perfect. I'm not sure, I'm not clued up on what all these little bits are, and on the bottom I know there's some sort of coupling. I hope my subscribers will be able to tell me a bit more about that. And these buffers, if you can see, are sprung loaded, which is a very nice feature to have. And as you can see all the way through the little Heljan train, this great railbus, there are seats, and the seating arrangement is very nice. And at the top here it says Cambridge. I'm not sure if you're able to see that. I highly doubt it. And there's also a little bit of illumination here. And inside there are two lights as well at either end, which lights it up inside. One thing I'm going to say is I might buy some people to put in this, because at the moment it's a bit like a ghost train and you haven't even got a driver. That's the only thing that Bachmann have on Heljan. Bachmann put drivers in everything. And Hornby as well, they don't put drivers in everything. So that's probably the edge that Bachmann has. And now if we turn it round to the other side, you'll see it is exactly the same. And I bought this model from a model shop. And on the top, I think the person who had it weathered it before me. That wasn't me. And those eagle-eyed of you who have this model will notice that I am missing the two horns in either end. and there is a very good explanation for that, which I will tell you just in a second, as soon as I've sorted out this train. So now we're all back on the track and it's all ready. I'm going to tell you what basically meant I had to take off the lid of this model and what went wrong. Basically, the train, the lights were coming on, but it wasn't moving back and forth. The wheels were not turning or anything. All the gears were in place, everything was perfect, and the actual fault in the end was, I phoned up the man in the model shop and he said that inside these Heljans they've got chips at the top here in the roof, and if they come loose then the whole model's not going to move, and that in essence is basically what happened to mine. And it was a pain to take apart and put back together, because Heljan stuff is really display stuff and not really equipped for a bit of take it apart and see what happens. So it did take a long time, but I'm glad that it's all sorted now and that the Heljan works. And just for all of you who are a bit excited by this, you might want to see the underneath. Underneath there in big letters it says Heljan. I think there are probably some little details that have come off like that. I don't know what that is, perhaps the audience can tell me. And there you can see just how well this model has been made. I mean, it's a great model, it's just perfect. And if we turn it up the other way and we have a look, there is the British Rail logo, there's the running number. I assume I'm terrible with these numbers on the side of trains, and underneath there are a few more little bits and bobs that you can't really read because of the weathering, but that doesn't really bother me because I quite like the look of it being weathered, and it's a very nice model. So now I've shown you this little model, let's see how it performs around the layout. Oh yeah! So let's give this little thing a run. There you can see the lighting, and off it goes. And thank you very much for watching, and this is where the video is going to end, with a few more little shots of it coming around the layout. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and leave some comments. Maybe you bought this model and you find it a little bit better than I have. I'd love to hear from you. And as you can see it coming round in the station, I'm just going to say bye for now, because that's all I've got for this video. And as I stop the train on the points, let's just say thanks for watching once again. This has been a great little video, and bye for now.